Taurus, Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Taurus, I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of October. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. Now, dear Taurus, I would like to express my genuine gratitude to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for your beautiful presence, for your support. I feel very proud to have such a large community of Tauruses here. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you. Okay, so your challenge, dear Taurus, for the month of October is the Eight of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords, followed by the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So your challenge here, dear Taurus, has to do a lot with, some sort of an investment and working things out. There is an opportunity here to invest into a relationship, to invest into something. Those are love readings, right? And those are general readings, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. These are very specific messages for people who are meant to watch. Please take whatever resonates. But, this could also mean as far as your job, as your work environment, okay? You're going to be looking into your resources in the month of October when it comes to your money, health, relationships, career, everything. And if there is a situation here that you're contemplating whether it's going to end or not, we're going to talk about that shortly. Now, in the recent past, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that there was a new beginning in love for you. Possibly you might have attracted a Scorpio, could have been Cancer, Pisces. I'm also getting here with the Wheel of Fortune, could have been an Aquarius, Leo. Okay. Fixed signs, possibly. But the thing here is that something came to an end, okay? A situation here ended between you and someone else, and we're going to get back to this and clarify. I do want to mention that with the Wheel of Fortune, this person felt like they were part of your destiny, and you still believe this person is part of your destiny, and we're going to find out more. Now, in the present moment, you have the King of Swords, the World, and the Four of Swords. So in the present moment, what you're ultimately really looking forward to is a face-to-face conversation in order for you to actually decide how you want to move forward. And this is something that maybe someone is contemplating. Maybe there is someone here out there that the same way that you are thinking, whether is this over or is this not over? Okay? Because there is a lot of healing that's happening. A lot of you are also detaching from whatever is going to happen, how it's going to happen. Okay? So you keep questioning, is this over or not? We're going to talk about this shortly and clarify. Now, in the near future, dear Taurus, you have the Four of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So in the near future, there is an opportunity here, again, that's, going to make you really realize if you want to stay in a connection or you want to walk away from something, we're going to find out more to see what this means for you. Ultimately, what you truly want is an equal give and take exchange energy. And now, we don't sugarcoat here at all. And I do see here you and this person having like a lot of arguments and disagreements together with the Five of Swords. I'm seeing here, difference of opinions, difference of approaches, things like that didn't work out the way that you anticipated. You just want to make sure that when you get with this person, you do not experience any sense of abandonment, any sense of like they don't leave you again. You know what I mean? Like this person doesn't walk out on you. Because in the past, I think that you felt betrayed by this person. Something happened between you and them that made you feel like that. Also, there could have been even financial situations. Could have dealt with the Capricorn too, the devil here. Could have been also financial challenges between you and this person. You just want to make sure that even if things were going to work out, you want to be very careful how you're going to invest into this situation and whether it is worth it or not. That's why you have the Eight of Pentacles as your challenge. So let's get into your reading and let's clarify, dear Taurus. So I'm going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Also, let me know, Daddy Taurus and Mama Taurus. How is the haircut? How is the haircut? I like the low fade, like, military cut, high and tight. That's what I always really done. I was gonna go for a mullet, but I was like, I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? I like to be presentable, clean, fresh, and cut. Now, Eight of Pentacles here for you, dear Taurus, is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. The cards cannot lie, and I'm gonna show the receipts. So the reason why your challenge here is the Eight of Pentacles, right, is because you know that there has been a situation here that ended very painfully, with the Three of Swords, a breakup, a separation. A lot of you are thinking about whether do you want to offer this person a new beginning or not. Okay, and maybe you're also thinking whether this person is on the same page. Will they offer you a brand new beginning? Will something work out eventually between you and them? I do strongly feel like here for many of you, there is still some sort of a confusion with the Seven of Cups. Okay, as you can see, this person has a lot of cups in front of him, goblets, like this person is looking kind of confused. So you want to have a clear vision. What are you investing your time into? You are a fixed sign like me, okay, like my mom, and my nephew also. So you are someone that you definitely want to make sure that, you're not wasting your time. Long story short, you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting your resources. You're very strategic when it comes to, looking into your resources and investing into the right place with the right people. So this has to do a lot with you really in the month of October contemplating. There is something about forgiveness. I don't think you have a problem with forgiveness, but the problem here is your fear of having someone repeat the same patterns that they have done in the recent past. Okay, that's the big issue here, that you dealt with someone in the past. So let's get into your recent past and talk about that. Now, the Wheel of Fortune here, it does indicate that this person that came into your life, dear Taurus, was part of your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune here is clarified by the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun. Yeah, this person brought you a lot of happiness here. Could have been a Leo, I'm getting here water sign, or Aquarius. Now, I do feel like here that when this beginning happened, right, the Ace of Cups here is twice, cards cannot lie. So this person definitely made an offer to you, okay? Or there was some sort of an agreement, some sort of a covenant, that you and this person came into together. And I do see here a lot of happiness, celebration, maybe also children were involved into the picture as well. I do see here just this very playful, joyful, happy, celebratory energy here in the recent past, okay? And this person truly felt part of your destiny. Now, let's clarify the Ace of Cups for you, dear Taurus. It felt like a very strong soul connection. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. Couldn't be any more accurate, like literally. A lot of you felt like this is someone that you truly could build a family with. Maybe you already built a family with this person, or you are going to get married, or there is something about family, household, right? The Wheel of Fortune here is twice. I see here a lot of luck, a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, a lot of just joyful moments. Things were just like flowing very effortlessly and easily until you both reach to a point with the Death card here where something actually ended between you and this person, which I'm going to find out now. So let's talk about the Death card here, dear Taurus. So the Death card here in the recent past is clarified by the Seven of Swords. I always give an eyesight to the Seven of Swords, right? When you look at this, you see someone here tiptoeing. What is this person doing? Stealing. Okay, so maybe there was a lot of trust issues between you and this person. Two of Wands, Five of Swords. Like the juxtaposition of the cards, whether you know tarot or not, I know some of you do know. Even someone commented they would want to do a reading for me one day when I meet in person. Why not? But when you look at this combination, right, everything started very happily. The Sun card, Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. And all of a sudden, the way that things ended between you and this person here with the Death card, it is telling me that there was, first of all, a lot of arguments, fights, conflicts all of a sudden. There was a division that happened. Dividing. You maybe wanted to go with the Two of Wands, right? The Two of Wands, this person is standing between two rocks, between two pillars. So it means looking into the future. maybe the idea of family, the vision that you truly held within your beautiful heart, maybe you wanted to go this way and this person wanted to go that way. And this is the reason why possibly you and this person could not come into any sort of an agreement to make something work here between you and them. Okay, so hence the reason why there was a separation. For some of you also, there could have been a divorce. Now, let's talk about the present moment, King of Swords, the World, Four of Swords. This is a situation where you're constantly really reminiscing and asking, is this something that's over or not? So let's talk about that right now, the King of Swords in the present moment. The King of Swords is clarified by the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So you could be setting an intention to manifest this, right? When you look at your challenge, dear Taurus, you see the Eight of Pentacles, and this means, we already discussed about it. I don't want to repeat myself. I don't like to repeat myself, but this is really about you asking yourself the question if you want to invest into this relationship or not. I mean, legitimately, it's just like it's exactly showing up as I was saying. Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands, 11-11 on the timer. So that means that you're someone that when you invest your energy, your time, your resources into a relationship, you go all the way in, Taurus. That is your nature. It could be your job too. Like you do everything wholeheartedly. You're very dedicated, okay? So a lot of you are definitely in this place of really wondering in the present moment, is there gonna be a clear face-to-face conversation to really understand and decide if we can work something out together and move forward or not? Because ultimately what you truly want with the Six of Wands is to be able to move forward, to be able to come out of this situation in a very noble, gracious, and victorious way. Now, let's talk about the World, because there is a cycle here in the present moment that's closing out for many of you. Okay, so let's clarify the World. The World here is clarified by the Fool, the World, and the Devil. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so tapped in. I'm sorry, but I have to say that. I'm really, really tapped into your reading. Look at the World. And look what is being clarified by. The World, again, the Devil, and the Fool. By the way, in Tarot, there is 78 cards, right? The first card is the Fool. And the last card in Major Arcana, the major event is the World. When you look at the lady in the middle of this wreath, it's like she's in number 0, right? And when you look on top of the Fool, it's number 0 too. What does this mean? This means that there is always an ending and a beginning. Every ending has a new beginning, and every beginning has an ending, and there is a cycle. Now, when we go through a situation in life and where we really experience something, there is a lesson that we need to learn. If we do not learn the lesson, if we do not master the lesson, we are going to repeat the same story. We're going to start off just like the Fool, and we're going to go through all the major arcana events. We're still going to experience similar things, and then the World. And we need to make sure we're learning the lesson. I think for many of you, the lesson that you're really learning, it could mean multiple things for many of you. There's only so many of you that I can speak on behalf of, but I feel like that it's about you not overextending yourself and not constantly do not invest yourself all the way through. Don't give all of yourself. You're very dedicated. I think that's one of the things that you're really learning, to set boundaries, basically. Set boundaries. So there is a new opportunity. There is a brand new beginning. Okay, whatever ended between you and this person, even if you got divorced, even if there was a separation, there is an opportunity to work something out. There is the Devil here, Capricorn energy. Even though there is an opportunity to have a brand new beginning, but something here is going to come into your awareness, into this person's awareness, to really, almost like test the waters to see if certain toxic behaviors and habits are not being repeated again. Because some things in the recent past seem to be repetitive. Some things were repeated again between you and this person. And I do feel like here that it is, it was just very heavy. Okay, you want to make sure maybe this person has, drinking habits, certain toxic behaviors, financial irresponsibility, gambling. I don't know. I'm just saying those things. That's what comes to me at first. But you gotta make sure that you are not starting a new chapter with this person. Okay, and then there is the Devil. Like the certain characteristics traits are still aware. So When this new opportunity presents itself to your Taurus, I think that with the Four of Swords, there is going to be a pause. There is going to be let that sink in type of a situation, and wanting to really heal something, wanting to really observe, analyze, okay, contemplate. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, I feel like here that there is going to be a communication coming in towards your way with the Queen of Pentacles. I do strongly feel like here that someone here might tell you something and they say, you know what, I'm just going to take some time out as well, but this is how I'm feeling. You see the Eight of Cups is walking away, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles is you, right? So maybe this person is, I'm saying here the opportunity being presented to work something out, but it's not going to be all rosy colory. Oh my gosh, we're going to get back together right away. There is going to be some sort of a hiatus or a break between you and this person for them to really complete a cycle and to heal. Because I feel like you are someone that you already have completed a cycle. Maybe you're in the middle of doing that, almost at the end of closing a major cycle from the past with a specific situation, person, right? And this is an opportunity for you to really give the chance to this person for them to go and do the inner work within themselves. I'm not gonna sit here, shuffle cards and sugarcoat and give you delusions. That's not what I'm here for. Okay, this is all serious stuff. So I'm talking about giving each other the needed space for things to work out in order for you two to be able to come together and have an equal give and take exchange energy. Okay, so because if this person doesn't change, if they haven't done the work within themselves, you might as well just walk away from that. So let's talk about the near future with the Four of Cups. What is the Four of Cups here for you in the near future, dear Taurus? So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Judgment, and the Chariot. In the near future, I see here you're really contemplating, doing a lot of thinking with the Judgment here, right? Judgment, Scorpio energy. It's really just like weighing your options down. The reason why you're going to want to make a decision and take your time is because you see the Chariot, you see the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords cannot see in front of her, right? And the Chariot is moving forward. So you want to make sure that you see clearly the path in front of you when it comes to this person. Where are you both moving towards? Are you going to buy a house with this person right away? Are you going to financially invest? The opportunity might be there, and it might as well just be very seductive and very promising. But I think in the month of October, what you're going to really want to know is, am I seeing clearly in front of me? Okay, are my eyes tied up? Can I see clearly in front of me before I proceed forward or not? So that's why you are still going to take some time to really contemplate with the Four of Cups before you make the decision. So let's talk about the Six of Pentacles here for you. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Long story short here is when the situation here unfolds for you, and it's going to feel like it's a manifestation. Like something is being manifested between you and this person. Just don't rush into it. Don't make any hasty decisions. Don't be too quick to rush into, just don't rush into it, Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with the Capricorn, I don't know. Just take your time because, I think your own sense of independence and you want to feel very fulfilled. If you're going to be in a relationship, in a connection, what matters to you is to feel fulfilled, to feel content into that connection. So let's talk about the Eight of Cups here. Are you really going to walk away or are you really going to stay? Okay, I see here you're really, really I think there has been many trials between you and this person, many trials before you both actually before you came to the realization that it's I can't do this anymore. If you're gonna change, you're gonna change. If you're not, I can't do this anymore, right? Eight of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hangman, Pisces energy. So, there is a soul connection here, but everyone has a free will. And I see here you, excuse me, really wanting the best case scenario, even though you may act with the Four of Cups energy that I don't know if I really am open to this or not, but deep down, I think that you really would want to work things out with this person. But again, with the Hangman, I think you're going to be very patient. You're also going to teach this person how to be patient and to, show up properly for you, okay? Because this is about your investment. It is about what matters to you and, what is it that you're really looking forward to in a relationship. You don't want to set yourself up for something similar that happened in the recent past. So let's get the advice for you, dear Taurus. Let's get the advice. I love you too. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, there is the 10 of Cups and you have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. So I do strongly feel like here that the opportunity is going to be knocking on your door. There's going to be movement happening. However, you want the truth. The Ace of Swords is the truth, okay? Because you want clear-cut, distinctive distinction. Like, this is the line. We're not crossing the line, right? Like, you want to make sure that you and this person are actually on the same page when it comes to moving forward together, when it comes to this relationship. It's one thing to manifest something or someone, it's another thing to maintain that and also to be on the same page. Because the passion is there. Also, just don't give in into the physical pleasures, okay, too fast or too much. Just make sure that you're making this decision that's going to be also supporting your long-term vision and goals for life. Because there is something about you building an empire, starting a business, starting something for your own, really wanting to create an income for you, and you want to make sure that that's not going to be sabotaged because of this connection. So let's get the one oracle message here for you. What is it that you need to know for the month of October? All right, so you have number 14, and it's exactly what I said before. It says patience. When you look at this closely, right, it says patience. So everything, it's, if you really want something, like, it's not gonna just like that. Patience, contemplation, grace, compassion. Be compassionate towards your beautiful self. Also, just be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. So this is a time where patience is being trained, where patience is being practiced in order for you and this person to really come into agreement. Because, if someone truly wants to put into the efforts and to work it out, then, time is what's needed for that, changes to be manifested and shown into the real world in order for us to make the decision and decide what are we investing ourselves into. So Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus, thank you so much for being here. This is what I had for you. I'm your funny and your most favorite Armenian son. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.